On the outside, the Swift sports a sleek and modern design. Suzuki have introduced a new Horizon design line that wraps around the vehicle, creating a sense of motion. Rounded shoulder lines give it a sporty edge, while the iconic Suzuki badge proudly sits at the front of the bonnet. Lower headlight positions and L-shaped daytime running lights not only enhance visibility, but also add a touch of sophistication. And check out those clear rear tailgate lights.
Hello, this is Conrad McLean with your Western Vic Daily for Friday, November 29. 9 students recently completed a 2-day work experience pilot program made possible by the Glenelg and Southern Grampians Local Learning and Employment Network. As part of the Play Your Way work experience pilot, the students gained insight from Leah Fennessy from Cricket Tasmania and Laura Perrett from Melbourne United Basketball about what working in elite sporting environments involves. The Glenelg Shire will conduct pruning of trees from under power lines in special declared areas around Portland, starting from next week, beginning on Monday, December 2nd. A Shire spokesperson said the work is aimed at removing hazardous trees and inappropriate species where necessary, as well as planting replacement trees so that urban landscapes are maintained and safety risks are reduced while adhering to municipal vegetation management guidelines. Amplitude Energy says it's planning to conduct gas exploration off the coast of Victoria, and that it will hold drop-in sessions to consult with local First Nations members of the community in Portland next week. Tom Hughes has the details.
The drop-in sessions will take place at 66 Julia Street in Portland next Friday and will run from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, with further sessions being held the following day. A company spokesperson said the Otway Basin had been producing gas for decades and that they wanted to provide the resource to Australia's domestic market. The company said consulting with First Nations people whose functions, interests and activities would be affected by the proposed activities was central to their work. See the Amplitude Energy website for more details. Tom Hughes, Ace Radio.
Spring firewood collection is set to finish in the Barwon Southwest area this weekend on Saturday, November 30. The changes mean locals will not be able to collect firewood from public and state forests. The spring firewood collection season, which began on September 1, has enabled households to prepare for 2025 by collecting free firewood from approved collection areas. The autumn firewood collection period is set to begin in March of next year. The state's seasonal bushfire outlook was released for summer yesterday, indicating that the southwest of Victoria is expected to be an area of top concern for emergency and fire management services in the coming months. Country Fire Authority Chief Officer Jason Heffernan says southwest Victorians should prepare for an intense season ahead.
Victorians have already seen, as the Commissioner outlined, a start to what the Victorian summer bushfire season is likely to look like. An increased fire risk is indicated, as we said, for western and southwestern Victoria, which is an extension from what we saw from the spring outlook released earlier on this year.
The Glenelg Hopkins Catchment Management Authority has said fresh flows of water are being released down the Glenelg River, having started on Tuesday. The flows will see about 2,100 megalitres of water released, which Glenelg Hopkins Catchment Management Authority CEO Adam Bester says is all about preparing the river for a hotter-than-average summer season.
We've got a spring fresh, which is going to run for about 16 days and help reconnect section of the river, which, will ensure the river's in, the best condition possible as we head into summer. So it should reconnect those deep pools and flush out any poor water quality and put the river in really good condition, particularly for, people wanting to go boating and fishing and camping on the river.
And to sport, the Coleraine Football Netball Club has announced that Guy Robertson will serve as the new under-14s junior coach for the 2025 season. In the Hamilton Cricket Association Senior Men's Competition, Day 2 of Round 6 this Saturday, continuing from last weekend. Pigeon Ponds will play Hamilton and Gorey Portland will take on College. Tahara will face off against Grampians and the Portland Tigers will play St Andrews. MacArthur will face Tirrandara and Casterton will clash with South Portland. The Portland Colts are having a bye this week.
Unleash your vehicle's power beyond limits. Discover our exclusive range of Yuasa automotive batteries, engineered for unparalleled reliability and performance to power your journey like never before. Battery World. Power your passion.
Turning now to today's weather. A maximum temperature of 26 in Hamilton and partly cloudy, with a moderate fire danger. A high of 23 on Saturday and a high of 21 on Sunday, with a shower or two. And that's your Western Vic Daily for Friday, November 29.